Hey guys, and welcome to the 18th video in my A to Z Jungle series. In this video, we are going to be playing Darius Jungle. So, honestly, like, in comparison to what we've been playing in the past, Darius, as well as the junglers that we're going to be playing from now on for the next, like, 5 to 10 videos, are going to be a little bit more, like, conventional junglers. While Darius isn't exactly a real jungler, his clears and his tankiness basically allow him to clear much more effectively in the jungle, so I'm pretty excited for it. Let's go ahead and move on to the runes and masteries, as well as what I personally think of Darius Jungle. So for runes, I went ahead and ran a very standard page. Let's go ahead and go over it. It's attack damage quintessences, attack speed marks, armor seals, scaling in this case, and flat MR glyphs. So this is basically an AD attack speed page. Helps a lot with clears, and that's what I end up using for Darius Jungle. Let's go ahead and move on to the masteries. So for masteries, the page that I actually ended up using is this page. Let me just quickly change this really quickly. What I ran is I had 5 points in Fury, Double-Edged Sword, Vampirism, and Oppressor. And then I also ran 18 points in the Resolve tree, Recovery, Tough Skin, Runic Armor, Perseverance, Tenacity, Grasp of the Undying. However, you can have Strength of the Ages instead. I personally just am a big fan of Grasp of the Undying for the trading power that it provides, but both of these are very, very effective. Let's go ahead and move on to what I personally think of Darius Jungle. So let's talk Darius. Darius is very interesting as a champion due to, I mean, I'm sure you all remember the Season 5 meta of the Juggernauts, where Darius was, like, notorious for being, like, if you got Darius, the game was over. And so, right now, I mean, Darius did receive a bunch of nerfs, and it meta shifted a little bit. He is still a decent champion right now. Now, what you might be thinking is, like, but in the jungle, he's a little awkward. So, Darius is notorious for being a powerful laning champion, and similar to Renekton, he actually has, like, relatively slow clears. I believe, like, on average, like, every game that I've played, I haven't been able to go past, like, 40 to 50 CS at the 10-minute margin, unless, like, I heavily tax a laner's wave, like, if they died or something early on. So, like, really, really, really average, like, farm, but you can skirmish pretty well. So, like, if you end up, you know, encountering the enemy jungler or something like that, like, you're not in a terrible position as long as you, like, you know, you can maintain using your Q, your outer edge Q to basically maintain heal. So, like, in a 1v1 scenario, you're in an okay position. Your ganks, let's talk about that. It's very important. Not the greatest. You're basically you're a slow-moving juggernaut. You run at them and you pull them, and like if the pull doesn't work, well, there's that, you know. So what I like to do is, like, if I see a laner really, really overextended, I just walk up to them, I W them first to get the slow, and then I pull them into me. It's very, you know, a guaranteed pull. At that point, this is, like, basically a forced flash, because, you know, at this point you've applied, like, 4 or 5 stacks on them, and they're just gonna get some serious damage taken. Team fighting, obviously, Darius is really, really powerful due to his ultimate, his reset mechanism on his ultimate, and his passive reapplying if he gets a kill or assist. So very, very strong in that aspect. But one main problem is, like, he does get kited. His clears are pretty bad. In a counter gank scenario, he probably gets wrecked really, really hard pre-6. And he has 0 neutral objective control. He really doesn't have anything that, like, goes, whoa, he has insane neutral objective control. So that's Darius for you guys. Let's go ahead and move on to the game. Hello and welcome to my Darius Jungle video. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this off with a Hunter's Machete 3 health push to start, and let's go ahead and look at the team comps really quickly. Alright, so is it a Victor top lane? Victor top lane against Yasuo top lane?
I will not.
Jungle Darius versus the God Deer. I'm not actually sure because he went Thunderlord's Decree, and that's not actually very common on Udyr right now. Mid lane, Azir against mid lane. Oh, it's mid lane Yasuo, top lane Malphite. Whoopsies.
No mistakes.
This AD carry Vayne against AD carry Jhin with Barrier. That's new. And support Janna versus support Nami. So let us go ahead and prep up to play some downright Darius jungling. Alright, so I'm actually going to go ahead and start Q, then we're going to get W and E last.
Have my orders.
LOL Darius stance. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna start Gromp. Afterwards, we are going to go to our blue buff, and depending on how healthy we are, we'll go for Wolf Camp, Wraith Camp, red buff, Krugs for a full clear, or we will go for just a 3-camp start and look for a gank. So let's see what the plan is. It's entirely dependent on how healthy we are after the first clear. Mainly dependent on how well I get a leash from these guys. Since I've done Darius jungle a couple times, and generally I'm fairly healthy, but we'll find out. Go ahead and auto. Make sure to hit it with the axe, because if you hit it with the axe, you do more damage.
Stay alert.
Oh, I should have hit all of them with that. Kind of unhealthy right now, but gonna make sure to box it with W. And yeah, it looks like I'm fairly unhealthy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do my red buff. And then we'll go for a level 3. Potentially. The Yasuo is actually trading pretty well right now. Oh, he missed the tornado. That's unfortunate. Gotta make sure not to take the turret shots. The Azir does have Ignite, buddy. Go ahead and smite that to get some health back. Oh, that's interesting. Must have died to the Ignite. And so that's level 3 for me. I am pretty unhealthy, but the Victor doesn't have Ignite, and I'm fairly positive I can just run at him and get him killed. The Udyr is mid lane, very unhealthy actually, and I'm gonna ping that I am going in on that. Should be dead.
You have slain an enemy.
Wow.
By my hand.
And let us patch that. Oh, that's unfortunate. I wanted that. I needed a little bit of money. Not sure what Yasuo is doing, but he is in their jungle. Kind of eat there for style points more than anything. And we will go ahead and recall here. So what my plan is I'm probably going to go for a Cinder Hulk start rather than a Warrior Enchantment start. Not too interested in going Warrior at all on Darius. Well, I will get boots. Skirmisher's boots will allow me to trade fairly well and get away from the Udyr as well if I'm in a dangerous situation.
Never retreat.
Alright, so let's go ahead and pick up our Gromp camp. Actually, Jen is roaming mid. That's pretty unfortunate. Doesn't look like he's in too much danger because the Jen is just straight up autoing him to death. Oh, the Yasuo passive. Get out of there, Jenna. Jenna, no flash. And I'm actually going to see if I can just walk down to bot lane and get a gank off here.
My destination.
Maybe not. I don't think so. It's not going to work.
An enemy has been slain.
The Nami double kill. I wish I had seen how that actually occurred. The monster herself.
They will regret.
Ally has been slain.
Udyr got killed there. I'm going to go ahead and tax this lane mid. We'll go to our wolf camp. That was kind of rude. I'm kind of making sure to take the CS because it is my method of keeping up with the Udyr, since my clears are nowhere near as strong as his. Fortunately, I can't contest that siege minion, so I'm just going to go ahead and get a full clear going, maybe get another gank on top lane due to the top lane having flashed earlier. Keeping that in mind, keeping the timer in my head right now. I believe that was about 2 minutes ago. It's on the timer of my flash. 2 minutes ago, so. And we'll go ahead and pick up our Wraith camp and then Krug camp and then go for a kill on top lane. Ooh, I missed my Q very badly there. Okay, that's my second time missing my Q. I'm really like overestimating the range on the Q.
I have my orders.
Not something that I normally do because I have played a fair bit of Darius, especially when back when he was more overpowered during the summer, well, not the summer split, but like the part of the season right before World. I would like play him whenever I could get him because, you know, it was a guaranteed win basically. Alright, so I'm going in for the victory here. He has no flash. And that is a dead Victor.
My destiny.
Cancelled like 3 auto attacks there. Not really sure why you would go Victor top lane though. It's very immobile.
Slain.
Basically guaranteed kills. Unfortunately, Yasuo is now 1 and 3. 0-16 CS. What the heck? Alright, no comment, whatever. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick up our blue buff. Look for a gank potentially on bottom lane. Janna is a level 4. And I'm gonna rotate down. Very clearly warded,
Will not rest.
but I can still get this off. Enough stacks. My passive being on him could be a pretty free kill. Nice. Yeah, Darius' passive incredibly powerful. Resulted. What it does is it basically applies 5 stacks of my passive on somebody instantly. If I had just recently been responsible for a kill or contributed to a kill, so as soon as I got the assist on the Udyr, it was basically done for them. Go ahead and go for a full clear. Now I have my Cinderhulk. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do 2 camps instead, and then go buy my Swiftness boots, and then go and build into a Black Cleaver. Basically, we're going to itemize the same way you would for top lane Darius, except, you know, in the jungle. Alright, let's go ahead and recall, buy my Boots of Swiftness, and get up there. Just kidding, Victor. Well, you know what? I'll still have to get up there anyways, but... Yasuo had roamed up the top. What is this? An Aegis of the Legion rush? But yeah, Yasuo had roamed up there a lot earlier. Aegis rush is very curious on Yasuo. I've never, not on Yasuo, on Malphite. I've never seen that before. I'm rotating, but... The heck? This is an interesting choice of rotation. Okay. Alright, so I picked that up. Alright, so I just have to catch up to him. I have higher movement speed than dude. I'm not having tier 2 boots. Ah, he's dead. Go ahead and pick up the dragon. And let us go ahead and recall. We'll go for Black Cleaver now. Alright, let's look at the scores really quickly. Is there anyone really serious that I have to itemize against? Not really. Not too spooked about anybody right now. Let's wait actually to heal up. I do need to go up to my top side of the jungle and clear that out because I am falling behind in CS. I'm huge right now, 5-0 and 2. However, the enemy team, like the Udyr, is on the same CS margin as me right now. I understand now why he went Thunderlord. He actually decided that he'd go Tiger stance Udyr instead of the common God Deer, Runic Echo God Deer that I think Trick2G popularized, but very powerful. Alright, so I'll pick that up, let the bleed kill it. And I'm gonna rotate up to the top lane, just to keep good. We're holding mid, let's actually just see if we can go in on this. Gonna walk out of the Jhin ultimate. And they're going for the turret mid lane. I am kind of low, and Udyr is collapsing, so I'm gonna ping that out really quickly, let them know that they're getting collapsed on. Hopefully they'll get out. 3 people right now collapsing on them. Freaking Malphite died there due to overstaying. I should have pinged danger as well, not just ping them out. People don't really respond until they see the danger ping. I'm almost Black Cleaver. Not really, actually. I'm actually fairly far away from it. I thought it was a lot closer. Maxing E second, reason for that is for the armor penetration. 3-5 Yasuo. Ooh. Almost a Zaida. Phage. Double longsword. Black Cleaver is incredibly powerful on Darius due to the fact that every single time well, basically like every single time your bleed applies, it also applies to the Black Cleaver stack, so you can very, very quickly get to max stacks on Black Cleaver with Darius. It's really nice, actually. And one of the reasons he was so freaking strong when the rework happened, he synergized so well with the... Well, not like the rework, but like the Juggernaut rework. He just synergized so well with the Black Cleaver item. Almost level 11. I'm gonna go ahead and take that CS top lane. Malphite's getting chased down. That was awkward. I'm actually gonna just go ahead and recall on the off chance that anyone's gonna roam down. I see 4 of them. Actually, no, I'm fine. I see 4 of them mid.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
This game, despite the fact that it's like so hugely in our favor, it's actually a lot closer than you might think, just because like I think my team is a little silly, but whatever. Got Black Cleaver, massive power spike for me. Basically unstoppable on Darius right now. A few tank items, like I can just run their team down. 703, 73 CS, 41 seconds on my ultimate.
Shut down.
We're gonna go ahead and pick up our 2 jungle camps over here and then rotate to the bottom lane to take that turret.
I have my orders.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
little hypey in mid lane. Vayne's massive too, actually. Same score as me.
They will regret opposing me.
And let us go ahead and pick this turret up fairly free. Ooh, missed the play over there. And we're gonna rotate to the mid lane, see what we can do here to help our team out. Fairly, still, like I said, like I'm fairly massive. Don't think I'll have any major problems going in on here. Got an assist to my E. 7-0 and 5 now. Dragon is up, but I don't see any reason to go for it right now. Alright. That was interesting.
The bubble.
I honestly don't know what just occurred there.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
With overwhelming force.
Yeah, because... And then the Azir rushed into kills Crucible. Alright. So I guess... That's how you Darius jungle? You just gank lanes that are overextended like crazy, and then they give up very quickly?
Your turret has been destroyed.
Technically, I should be grouping with my team right now, but I am really close to my Dead Man's Blade, and honestly, I want to get my Dead Man's Blade. Alright, we got Dead Man's. We'll go ahead and recall and buy that. Malphite is TPing to the bottom lane. 50 CS. What is happening, dude? The CS margin, like, across the board, everyone's CSing atrociously.
The bubble.
I guess we're farming champions, but, like, I have more CS than, like, everyone in the game. And I'm the jungler. Like, it's not like the elo is really, really low in this game either. Every single person in this game is, platinum and above, or was platinum and above last season. Alright, I am on the way. I want to get me some pentakills. I saw the Jhin trap. Didn't manage to get hit by this, but not actually touching it. But alright, here I come, Jhin. That was actually a really, really, really nice bubble by the Nami, the flash bubble. Actually gonna give her a nice job. That was an insane bubble. I would have missed it. They're taking care of mid lane, so I'm gonna continue pushing the bottom lane. 10 to 36. Huh. Well, I should have assumed she was gonna land it again. If she gets away, that's my fault.
Killing spree.
Oh, he's just going for the CS. Okay. And here we go. Actually, I need to heal Oh my god, no! That was my first death. They hunted me down. I don't have any MR. I deserve that. Alright, our MR item will be a Hex Drinker. A little late in the game for that, but yeah, I definitely deserve to die there. I overstayed. Maybe if I had flashed in instead. Oh well. Level 14 right now, highest level in the game.
No mistake.
Definitely satisfied. Go ahead and get that guy.
Noxus. Right.
Rampage.
I wanted to see if I could E over the wall, but hello.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Wait, not?
Dominating.
I just got kited to like oblivion there. That movement speed that he gets is insane. We're too drunk for this. Duo Baron? Alright, sure.
Your team has destroyed.
We're going for inhib. We're getting Baron. I have a Vayne with me. Attic Fizz. A Hex Drinker prop because Baron is doing magic damage to me. And we'll go ahead on and pick up our serrated Dirk for a little bit more damage. Almost level 16 right now. We should really close this game out. So I'm gonna go ahead and ping that. I wanna go ahead and get up here. Yasuo's doing good work here. Those crits were pretty solid.
My destination is clear.
Triple kill.
Triple kill on the Yasuo. Awesome job.
Never retreat.
And the enemy team surrenders. Going to ping that really quickly. 10-1 and 7 on Darius. Early gank pressure on the top lane definitely snowballed me due to Victor being an immobile champion. Overall, highest gold in the game, 12.6k. S plus, graph, damage delta champion. Not actually the highest damage delta champion. That's to be expected due to the fact that I do have a tendency to sit around and farm a lot rather than, you know, go and group in with my team. So I did miss out on a lot of team fights and kills and damage because I have my playstyle involves heavy farming. So overall, Darius jungle pretty solid. Definitely enjoyed it. And the next champion will be Diana. I will see you guys in that video. Bye.
And I hope that, I really hope that when the sun burns through and I am left to try, I know that, I think I know that I'll get the glory, we'll win the fight. They'll tell the story of how we took tonight, and I will show you that I'll wear the crown. I thought I told you that you can't keep me down. Turn it up. Down. Can't keep me down. Turn it up. Down. And if the stars should fail, know you see